Do you spend way too much time drafting emails? Maybe it's work updates, client messages, or just trying to write the perfect follow-up. For many people, writing the right email feels stressful. You sit there wondering, is this polite enough? Am I being too formal? Did I make it too long? On top of that, it can easily take 15 to 20 minutes just to get one email right. But what if you could write professional, clear, and effective emails in just minutes? That's where AI comes in. In this video, I'll show you how to use ChatGPT to speed up your email writing process, saving you time while still sounding polished and professional. The first step to writing faster emails with ChatGPT is giving it the right prompt. Think of your prompt as the instructions that guide AI. The clearer your request, the better the result. For example, instead of typing something vague like, write an email, give ChatGPT context about what you need. A good prompt might be, write a polite follow-up email to a client asking about the status of a project we discussed last week. Notice how this prompt includes the tone, polite, the recipient, a client, and the purpose, asking about project status. The more detail you provide, the more accurate and useful the email draft will be. Another example, if you're reaching out for a meeting, you could say, draft a professional email requesting a 30-minute meeting next week to discuss the Q4 budget. This tells ChatGPT the exact purpose, time frame, and topic, so it can give you a ready-to-use draft almost instantly. In short, the better your input, the less editing you'll need later. The second step is to pick the right tone and style for your email. One of the biggest challenges in writing emails is striking the right balance. Too formal, and you sound stiff. Too casual, and you risk sounding unprofessional. The beauty of ChatGPT is that you can tell it exactly how you want the message to sound, and it will instantly adjust the wording. For example, let's say you need to send a quick update to your manager. You could prompt ChatGPT with, rewrite this email in a professional but concise tone. The result will be short, clear, and to the point, perfect for busy professionals. On the other hand, if you're writing to a colleague you know well, you might prefer a friendlier style. In that case, you could say, make this email sound casual and approachable, as if I'm writing to a teammate. ChatGPT will soften the language, add a friendly touch, and make it feel more natural. Another great use case is persuasive emails. For example, if you're pitching an idea or requesting approval, you might prompt, write this email in a persuasive, confident tone that encourages action. This way, ChatGPT not only drafts the message, but also tailors it to your goal, whether that's informing, connecting, or convincing. So instead of second-guessing your wording, you can focus on telling ChatGPT the style you need. It's like having a professional editor on call, ready to match the tone for every situation. Now that ChatGPT has given you a solid draft, the next step is to make it truly yours. Think of AI as your writing assistant. It gives you the framework, but you still need to add your personality and context so the email doesn't feel generic. For example, ChatGPT might generate a perfectly polite follow-up email, but maybe you usually sign off with best regards instead of sincerely. Or perhaps you like to add a quick personal note like, hope you had a great weekend. These small touches make your emails feel authentic and aligned with your usual communication style. Another way to customize is by asking ChatGPT to adjust length and detail. If the draft feels too wordy, you can say, shorten this email to under 100 words but keep it professional. Or if you're sending a detailed update, you can ask, expand this email with 3 bullet points explaining the key progress made this week. This flexibility ensures your emails are not just fast, but also fit the exact situation. Remember, ChatGPT gives you speed, but your edits give it personality. That combination is what makes your emails both efficient and effective. One of the smartest ways to save even more time with ChatGPT is by creating reusable email templates. Think about the types of emails you write over and over again. Follow-ups, meeting requests, thank you notes, or even status updates. Instead of drafting these from scratch every single time, you can build templates with ChatGPT that you can quickly customize when needed. For example, you could ask, create a reusable email template for following up with a client who hasn't responded in a week. ChatGPT will give you a draft you can save, and the next time you are in that situation, all you have to do is swap in the client's name and project details. Another idea, If you often schedule meetings, you can prompt, write a professional email template requesting a 30-minute meeting with a client, with space to fill in date and time. By saving these kinds of templates, you build your own mini email library that you can pull from any time. Over time, this will cut down your writing time dramatically, from 10 minutes per email to just 1 or 2 minutes. Templates also help with consistency, ensuring that every email you send is polished and professional, no matter how busy you are. Even the best emails can lose impact if they have typos, awkward phrasing, or unclear sentences. That's where ChatGPT can act like your built-in proofreader and editor. After drafting your email, simply paste it back into ChatGPT and say something like, proofread this email for grammar and clarity, but keep the tone friendly and professional. The tool will instantly fix mistakes, smooth out sentences, and make your message easier to read, all while keeping your personal style intact. For example, if your draft says, I was just wondering if maybe you had time to look at the proposal, ChatGPT might suggest, I wanted to check if you've had a chance to review the proposal. It's more confident, still polite, and leaves a stronger impression. You can even take it further by asking, make this email more concise without losing key details. This way, your emails not only get written faster, but also come across as sharp, professional, and error-free every single time. And there you have it, a step-by-step guide on how to write emails faster and more effectively using ChatGPT. We started by learning how to give ChatGPT the right prompts so it understands the subject, recipient, and purpose of your email. Then we explored how to adjust the tone and style, whether you need something formal for clients, casual for colleagues, or persuasive for sales pitches. After that, we looked at how to customize AI drafts so they still sound like you, and how to save time even further with reusable templates for your most common emails. Finally, we added a powerful step, using ChatGPT as your built-in proofreader and editor to polish your writing so every message is professional, clear, and error-free. The key takeaway here is that AI isn't replacing you. It's helping you save time and reduce stress. Instead of spending 15 or 20 minutes drafting every email, you can now create polished professional messages in just 2 or 3 minutes. That's hours saved every week, which you can use to focus on the work that really matters. So if you've ever felt stuck staring at a blank screen, not knowing how to start an email, remember, with the right prompt, ChatGPT can give you a running start, and you stay in control of the final message. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like it and subscribe for more simple AI productivity tips. And I'd love to hear from you. What kind of emails do you spend the most time on? Drop a comment below and let's talk about how AI can help make them easier. That was all from us today for this video, folks. For more similar content, make sure to subscribe to the channel. See you in the next one.